All right, guys, thanks so much for hopping on this last minute call with me. I'm so excited for um, the training that's going to be coming up here in February. It's our very first launch training with our team. And I'm just so stoked that so many of you guys have decided to commit with us. I know that it can be scary because it's a new thing, the whole launch training and whatnot, but I promise you it is going to be so worth your time. So I decided to do this call because I want to just spend some time sharing with you all about what the launch is, and then at the end, and also some requirements that I need you to do before I can add you to the group. And then at the end, I will open it up to questions. So if you have to go, you can go, but if you have questions, you can hang out and we can talk for a moment. So this launch training, like I said, it's completely brand new, but I'm so excited because it's all of our premier and above leaders that will be training anybody who is working toward hitting elite rank. And elite rank is 3,000 in volume in 1 month for those of you who are brand new. And so it's not something that takes a very long time, but it's also not something that's just easy. I've had people do it in one class, but then you have to solidify that, right? You have to continue working each month to continue getting that type of volume so that you're building residual income, you're building that business, right? So we're basically going to take you through a guide. It's called the Launch Your Business Guide for doTERRA, and walk you through the steps that have been proven and shown to help you reach your goals sooner. And this is going to be a very basic training so that you guys can ultimately learn from those of us who have gone before you, learn from cross teams, so you're not just learning directly from me, but you're learning from all of the awesome leaders that are available to us on our team. So I'm so excited for you guys to be joining us in that. So the people who are on this call right now are either the people who are going to be doing the launch training, woohoo, go you guys. And then it's also the leaders who your uplines who are going to be helping you walk through that. This is their first time too, so they're going to be learning as they go as well. So it'll be a fun experience to do this all together. So I'm really excited. So what the launch is it's a Facebook group training for our team only, the Do Essential Oils team. And it's going to be basically led by Matt and Alicia Triplett, our Blue Diamond leaders in Utah, and all of the premier and above leaders on that team. And it's only going to run for 1 month, so the month of February, and then it will be over. And then we'll start a new group for another month for different participants. So this is just a launch, basically, for you guys. Thinking of it as a launching pad, basically, giving you the basic knowledge so you know which actions to take daily, weekly, monthly to reach your goals and to reach elite. And so there's a couple of things that I wanted to kind of go over with you that most of you guys I haven't talked to on the phone. I've talked to via Facebook or text or whatever. So this will be easier for you to understand. And I'm recording it so that way you guys can rewatch it if needed. So the group, the way it will work is every Monday of the week we'll have a Zoom call. And the Zoom call will basically be a review of the previous week and a quick summary of the coming week, what we're going to be going through. So you'll be learning from, I think it's going to be Matt and Alicia who will be managing those, but maybe myself or someone else will also be managing some of the Zoom calls as well. And those will be Monday mornings at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So I realize that some of you guys work and that's just not going to work. If you can take a 10-minute break, hop on, great. They will be recorded, but I do ask that you not lean on recordings because actually the Zoom call is going to be where we have the most community. And I think for me, I missed out on having that community at the beginning of my business. I didn't have any other leaders with me other than Matt and Alicia training me. And I was their only little baby builder. And so as great as it was and as fun as it was with them, I would have loved to have this awesome community of people to learn from. So that Zoom call is going to be an opportunity for you guys to get to know other leaders and other builders who are going through the launch training with you. And so I would love for you guys to try your best to schedule at least several of these calls through the month into your day. So the Zoom calls Monday, 10 a.m. Pacific time, okay? And then the other part of it is that every day there will be a Facebook Live video. And it'll be one of the leaders that are part of the training. And it will correspond to the Launch Your Business guide. And I'll show you what that is in a moment. But it's basically, we're going to, for example, talk about inviting. How do we invite? What's the best steps? What does that involve? What is the follow-up involve? Okay. And these Facebook Live videos are only going to be 5 to 10 minutes long. We want to keep them short because we really want you putting your time into actual productive activities, right? So keep an eye out for these Facebook Live videos. When I add you into the Facebook group for the launch, just make sure you check your settings and go in there and make sure that notifications for the group are on so that you get that notification on your phone and you can watch it when it's when it's put out there. It should be out before noon every day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Okay. And so in these calls, it'll be a brief introduction to a certain section of the launch guide that we'll have you go through on that day. So many of you hopefully saw my list of what I mean by when I asked you if you could commit to this training. I listed out what those commitments look like. And we had asked that everybody put in a minimum of an hour a day for doTERRA. And that means we want you in the group or working in the launch guide for a minimum of an hour. And you know what? Everybody has time for that. Some of you, I know you're parents, you have jobs. So what I recommend you do is just pop out a piece of paper and for the 5 days of the week and put out all of your priorities and time block, basically. Put out your priorities, things that you're committed to, that you have to say yes to, and then find those open time blocks that you can schedule a minimum of an hour for doTERRA. And then that way, it's easy for you. You already know when you're going to hop into the group, watch the recording or watch the live video, and then also go through the launch guide portion. So for example, like I said, if we did an invitation video, there's going to be a page in the launch guide about inviting. And so you'll read through that. And some pages are interactive, you fill things out, and some are just reading. So you'll kind of, once you see the launch guide, you'll get a feel for how things are going to go through the weeks. Let's see, during the Facebook Live videos also, take note that in each video, we're going to ask you to do something, just something so that we can know that you are participating. It's going to be fairly simple. So for example, if I'm talking about learning about new products, I might say, go learn about a new product you've never used before and come back and share with us what you've learned today. Something simple like that. It's something to kind of guide you through and make sure that you are participating in the group. So just take note on that. Okay, so we've talked about the Zoom call. We talked about the Facebook Live. That's pretty much what you're going to be doing in this launch training. The only additional thing is that you need to have a coaching call set up with your upline or with me once a week, and have that scheduled and make it happen. It could be a 10-15 minute call. It doesn't have to be long. And hopefully it's not an hour long. Then that means that we have too many problems going on that we need to talk about. But you know, short coaching calls, so that way if you have questions, your upline or myself can answer them, or if you hit obstacles, we can help you through those. That's the point of our coaching calls. And just to also just have a relationship with you. doTERRA is a relationship-based business, and so I really appreciate all the friendships that I made with all of you guys, and will make with some of you who are brand new. So enjoy that process of becoming part of our community, because we have an awesome team, truly. I have an awesome team, but our bigger team is even awesome as well. So this is so exciting. I wish I had this when I was getting going. I guarantee that this is going to help you guys in so many ways. So on the screen, for those of you that are on the computer, you'll be able to see this. I'll try to be clear about it for those of you who are not on the computer. But if you go to sharesuccess.com/build, B-U-I-L-D, okay? There's a build guide there, and it is so awesome. This is what you need to do before Tuesday so that I can add you to the group. Don't worry, it's not crazy a lot or anything like that, but it is required for me to know that you have it done before I can add you to the group. So if you go to sharesuccess.com/build, you're going to see there's a little video of a business overview. And then on the side here, or down in the center, there's the Build doTERRA guide. So you want to download that or click view. So let me pull that up. Okay. So here's our build guide. And this just gives you a little bit of information about the business, about doTERRA as a company. And then it also goes into the compensation plan. I'm not going to go into that tonight, but it's something definitely that you would probably enjoy reading over, getting to know the bonuses and the commission and all of that. But if you go to page 6 through 7, these are the first 3 steps that we need you to take in order for you to be added to the launch group. Again, like I said, they're very simple. There's 3 things. The first thing is set your goal for this month. So you know your schedule and your commitment level better than anybody. And this is something you're going to share with your upline or myself in your coaching call, okay? And so you're going to figure out, when do you want to be elite by? This isn't what you feel like you can do or whatever. It's, when do you want it? When do you want to hit elite? So I need you to just write down that goal. I am elite rank in X amount of days. Like I said, you can totally do it in 1 month. You can do it in 30 days. You can set it for 60 days if you really want to. But we're putting it a minimum of 90 days because we believe in these steps so much that we know that you can do it before 90 days at the max, okay? So I need to just see you wrote it out. I am elite rank in 30 days, 45 days, 60 days, whatever it is that you desire, okay? The next thing I need from you is a names list. And so some of you, this might be a little repetitive, but I still want you to do this. It is a list of 100 names. So everybody laughs at me when I say this, and actually I used to laugh at my leaders when they would ask me for 100 names, but when I actually sat down and did it, I was like, oh, that was kind of easy actually. So just grab out a piece of paper, and without thinking, don't even think, would they be interested in the oils? Would they even consider doTERRA, or do they use natural options? Don't even think, just write names down. Don't just start thinking of people, start thinking of groups, church, your gym, your kids' school, your teachers, whatever it may be, and go through different groups of people in your life and just write names down mindlessly. And then from there, you can star people who you want to start inviting with. But for now, all I need is a list of 100 names. So take some time through the next several days to do this list. And all I need is for you to take a picture of that and take a picture of your set goal. And you can either send it to me on Facebook message or via text or email if you have that information from me. If not, you can message me for that. I think I'm friends with most of you on Facebook. So it really is fairly simple. The third thing that you need to do is get your launch guide, okay? And so there's a couple ways you can do this, and I will show you how. You can download the guide and print it as you go, or you can order it from aromatools.com or oillife.com. I think it is $4. It's a little booklet with probably like 20 some pages in it. And that is what we're going to go through. There are definitely pages on there that you will write information in as we go through the different sections. So having it in your hands is going to probably be the best bet. So download and print or get it from aromatools.com or oillife.com. Okay, so those are the three things I need from you by Tuesday so that I can add you. And the last thing I wanted to point out to you is that, yes, our Zoom calls are on Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. However, since we don't start until February 1st, which is a Wednesday, our first Zoom call will be on Wednesday at 7 a.m. Pacific time. So put that on your calendar, see if you can make that. Okay, so I'm going to really quickly on the screen, I'm going to switch this over to the launch guide. Let's see. So that is, if you go to sharesuccess.com, and instead of putting /build, you want to put sharesuccess.com/launch. And when you go there, you're going to have some awesome resources. You want to bookmark this because this is going to be everything we go through. There's tons of videos on this site to go alongside our training. We'll refer to them as well, but keep this bookmarked. But you can download the launch guide here or click view. And so this is a great way for you to check it out right now, see, get an idea for what we're going to go through. But make sure you get that printed or ordered ASAP, okay? So let's see. I realize that people get really scared when we say the word commit. Don't freak out. We are going to be here with you by your side, step by step, to help you take these steps. If you have a step that you find is really difficult for you, or even mentally you're just like, I don't even get this step, please, please, please tell me, say something in the group, or talk to your upline about it, because this is the point of our community, is to help us get over fears, obstacles, mindsets, and all of that so that we can reach our goals. For those of you that are new to our team, I have been doing doTERRA for 4 years now. I am doing it full time. It is a major blessing to me, and I now understand that it was worth me putting 3 years in to hit gold just so that I could replace my income, my full income plus more. And I know now that I can take a whole month off and still have the same amount of income come flowing in for my family. And that is what I work toward, and I believe in that. So I want you to know it's possible. I'm no one special. I'm not an Instagram star or known on Facebook or YouTube. I'm just a normal person who just loves oils, loves spending time with people and having fun. And it has happened. And you're going to hear that story from so many people on our team because that's the truth. So hopefully you guys will be able to see just how genuine our team is. Okay, so I'm going to actually open up the line for anybody who has any questions. So let's see here. I unmuted everybody. So if anybody has any questions, go for it. Or if they just want to say hi or say something.
What time did you say the first Zoom call was on first?
It will be at 10
Yes.
a.m.
At 10?
10 a.m. Pacific.
I hear a baby.
I know.
Baby. Oh, that's my baby.
Cute.
So we actually have 2 new people to our team, and that is Rosie and Amy.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, Rosie is my niece in San Diego.
Oh, very cool. Hi, Rosie.
Hi, everyone. Hi.
Welcome to our team, Rosie.
Is Amy
Thank you. I'm so excited.
Is Amy on the call out in Alabama?
I am here. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Amy. Amy is actually enrolled
Us here.
Marissa is under Kate. So Amy is under Kate. So
All right.
there you go.
No, not right.
Aw,
That needs to go downstairs.
babies galore. I love it.
Yes.
Well, I hope that this kind of gives you an idea of what you guys got into. And